Hello everyone. This is about a reading which is about your personal life, and your personal life is concerned with a relationship, which is it's like you have to win a connection, or you have to win a person, or win a situation. But something is coming in between, and something that one person who is a representative of something negative, that's selfishness, selfish desires in devotion, desires in manifesting something that you really want to, like, in the name of God and religion and spirituality. You want to have something in life. You want to earn glory. You want to earn fame, name. It's like a show off, showing off to people. So anybody in the picture who is shadowing you, or somebody is trying to show you that whatever path you have taken, it's not going to lead you towards any fulfillment, because whatever fulfillment you are thinking as to be, that fulfillment will not happen unless until you are selfish, unless until you are thinking about yourself, unless until you are concerned about yourself. Now God is telling you, what is your way of thinking about life, what is your way of living your life. That way should not be preached to people, because that's a very beautiful way of living. But when you talk about practicality, when you talk about life reality, when you talk about that, when you express yourself that much beautifully, there will be no consequence, there will be no battle, there will be no conflict, because the way you talk is very clear. You have a clarity, because when you talk about something, when you clarify something, it's very to the point. It's just so crystal clear to people that you can just look through it. You just it's so transparent. So when that kind of attitude comes, nobody will be able to talk to you, because that's a blessing from Mahadeva. So God is telling you, I'm blessing you with all kinds of, every kind of clarity. So if you have a spiritual master, I would not name, but you have understand, like, if you follow any spiritual master or anyone, with due respect, I'm not, if I have said something wrong, I just have to say that master's grace is like that. They have, if you feel like that, that person is my God, and that embodiment, it's the embodiment of that energy, or it's whatever you can say. I should not be saying such words, but when I refer to spiritual, anything spiritual, I would say that person is trying to tell you, when I am blessing you, when I have blessed you, make sure that wherever you are, whoever is trying to touch you, even a single bit of it, I will give you anything. I will be the master for you. I will be protecting you in the spiritual realm. If you have shared something of your past life, or if you have shared something, God says, those kind of sharing, those kind of power that you have all my life, you are my God, then it becomes godhood. It goes to God and God alone. So when you are worshipping anyone, any form, and you have a connection with any God divine, it's that connection, it's the form that you're connected to. So I would be playing the role wherever that is needed. But don't take things too much on the level of you do everything, I know that I trust you with that thing. You will be able to pass through this storm. You will be able to prove yourself. You will be able to just make me feel proud about you, about every, and I'm promising you, one day I will announce this to people, that you are my disciple. That's a promise one master has made to you, that one day I will be announcing this. I am so proud of you. Even if you have anyone that you worship a lot, and you feel like God has cursed me and he's not happy with me, so he's not happy actually. So God is telling you, do you know what happiness means? Or God will tell you, what is happiness? When you can die for something, when you can die for truth, when you can die for dharma, when you can die for devotion, that's the proud moment. But what is shameful is, like, you are not proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. Who is your God? I am your God. So I am there for you. I am forever there for you. But this is my trick. This time you have to be proud of yourself. This is the worst kind of a battle that you have to fight, because this is a battle with yourself. You are in battle with yourself first. You have to win yourself first. Pick yourself up. That's what God is saying. My trick is, you have to feel proud about yourself. Whatever lifetimes you have lived, however you have lived, whatever test examination you have passed, that was a test from God. How much you can endure. If this much you can endure, nobody can say anything against you, because people can say, oh, we have gone through this time drama, that drama. But if you can go through the hell and still you can rise above that and can say that I will be truthful, I'm truthful to myself. I'm truthful to the world. I will choose the path of dharma, religion, spirituality, God, my culture, India. However much somebody tortures you and bullies you, whatever. But I will choose my nation. I will choose something which I worship, which is my belief. I will choose that. So if you choose that thing, if you choose that particular element in yourself, then God says that's a proud moment. But you have to be sticking to that one particular idea, that I stick to this idea. I'm sticking to this idea. I love something, I love my culture, I love this thing about myself, or I love this thing about whatever I do. It should be with that quality I'm going to continue my life. Nothing against it. If you're trying to lure me into words and try to give me a lot of stupidity, I'm not going to take it. If I love something, I am truthful to that quality. That much is the blessing here. And God is saying, whoever is lovable, whoever is pretty, whoever has the beautiful heart, the heart will go to me. Nobody is going to do anything with your devotion, your faith. I will bless you with thousandfolds. But I keep those beautiful things to myself. If somebody trusts me, I make sure that I keep everything beautiful aside, and then I allow people to disturb that person, so that that person have 100% trust that I am the right person. God has chosen me. I trust. When you don't trust yourself, God will torture you just to make sure that nobody is gonna claim that this path is mine, this work is going to happen. I will do this work. No, that person has passed the test. It's that person's right. I've chosen that person. So this you have to win. About a partner, whoever is the partner, this person can also be your mentor in life. This can person be your romantic interest, obviously. The person is saying, you are my, you said that I can guide you in something. I'm waiting for that guidance. The person is saying, I'm waiting for that guidance because that guidance is there. But it should not go to people who are not worthy of it, because some people can ask for that favor and you should not do that. So I am worthy of that. You can give that favor to me, or you can say what I should do with something that you want to preach. And you can be my mentor, I can be your mentor in life. But may be always assured, when it comes to love relationship, I always have this personal contact with you. I always understand. I can read your mind. I can read your emotions. I have some power over myself, and I can use it. It can be intuition, it can be a gift, it can be anything. But this person can read your mind. This person can read everything about you. They can say, I can get you. Whatever you are thinking, whatever you want, I have some tricks to play, and I can get it. And it's so beautiful to know that you have no ill intent towards anyone. The best part about you is when you are with someone, or when your energy or your whatever beauty is there, when you are with somebody, it's like your god is with that person, or your goddess is with that person. It's like you might feel unprotected, unhappy. It's a trick from your god. This person is saying that I understand your life is going through some troubles, it will take some time, but once you find out your true power, your true strength, your true nature, I'm happy, I'm just bubbly. It's like I'm bubbling, I'm giggling. Once you find out your true nature, you will be happily saying this connection or this relationship was destined, because half of me is you. It's like whatever masculine qualities I possess, you have it. Whatever feminine qualities I possess, you already have it. So when you realize this, that we two are not different. Sometimes I say something, sometimes you say something, and both of the things are in rhythm. So how can you think that we are different people? We are together, we are one. So this person is saying, I love something about you, and I really, really like it. But the kind of power that you have over me, and you are with me, when I feel that, when I sense it, it feels like I should be forever together. I should not leave you for anything. Like nothing in the world should be forsaken. Nothing in the world is gonna be uh, much more important than you. There is no importance of anything else. Nothing is gonna be so much important to me. Nothing is so precious. It's not so important anymore. I just feel like my personal life, as you speak, as you say, is much more interesting once you understand that there's somebody who's gonna concern about everything that you do. So don't you feel it's beautiful when you are done with everything, and at night or in the morning or in the evening, whenever you have time, you just feel like somebody will be concerned about you, not in any other manner because they want some favors. It's simply like they are concerned about you 24. They are saying, I'm ashamed to tell you, a day. You can talk about me for hours and hours, and I can say it's shameful for me to tell you that I understand everything, but I don't want you to talk like this, because it's like you have, they're like, what can I offer you? I don't know. It's just not interest, it's emotion. It's beautiful emotion, it's concern. So when you have this concern for someone, especially a man will become anything that you want. And people ask me why you are turning this, why you have turned yourself. I can only say, if you have this kind of emotion towards somebody, anybody, would you not turn? If you have, people say, okay, stop this, because we can't just go on like this, we just can't hear this, don't compare, don't use comparisons. So they're saying, I don't even compare. I just say to people, when somebody is concerned about you, and when you realize, and this person says, I really feel that emotion, I just can't stop crying. So they're saying, I cry like a child to people. And I really say that if you have this concern about someone, or anybody, even God, the person will be confused. The person will be like in shock and in dilemma to tell you that there is no choice left. You leave people choiceless. Because if you have this concern, then let me do whatever you wish. There is nothing greater than this emotion. This is what people seek in life. I have everything, but I was feeling lost, confused. This is my truth. I'm sharing this. I had everything. This person will be like not so happy to tell this, but this is a bold. This is very too far to go when I speak that like this. But this person would say, life is full of happiness when somebody is there in life. Who can be concerned? Life is even more beautiful when you understand that there is somebody who has your backbone, or somebody who's gonna be always there for you, however much you abuse, however much you say whatever you want, because this is my nature. I am like this. I'm like a rock to you. I'm like a stable. Somebody has told me that this is the best quality you can have. Somebody can say whatever they want. Somebody can torture you, bully you. Somebody can say whatever. This is what I told this person. This can be anyone, but this person has said this to your partner. This is how this person's nature is. You can say whatever, you can bully this person, whatever, but this person will stay in your life. That's what she is trying to preach, and that's who you are also, because you also stay with people. What is not right in you, what is not good, is you should not question yourself. That's what triggers this partner. Should not be questioning yourself. That's why this person is so much concerned about you. You should not be questioning yourself because of people and feminines and females. Female friends are not good for you. Somebody has said this to your partner, that feminines are not good to you, because these people are not right, and so if that person is not happy, you should not be choosing such things in life. So this person is saying, it's not like I have a friend who is commanding my life. It's simply like when you have nobody to go to, you just want to have a conversation with people around you. What should I do about you, about somebody else? And that conversation can turn against you. That's what they are saying. If you really want to know what went wrong, I can tell you a very clear truth. When you share something about your partner to a girl, and that can be misused, and that can be used against you, or that can be used as, I'm so concerned about this lady, let me do this and that can destroy your nature in somewhere, that can hurt you. I can say this one thing, this is a power. When you share something about your partner to somebody, and that person can say that, oh, this can go wrong, you should act like this, and that creates a concern in your mind, like, okay, let me see what we can do. It's out of concern we do something, but then you realize that feminine or female or any girl is not right in this time. These times are not good when you talk about your partner to even a female, a friend. Okay, a female. They're saying, I'm ashamed to tell you this, and I'm also ashamed to share this to you. You can be a best friend to people, and I would not allow that to happen, because I have seen some people who can be extremely good to you, but extremely backbitching behind your back, and say that you are so good, that's why God did what God wanted to do. You are so good, that's why God can torture you. You are so good. That's why your life was so merciless, or something went wrong. And I have said these things very clearly to people, that this person was so good, that's why God was always there around this person, and that person was not an ordinary person. So yes, they had to go through this trauma, because when you have a responsibility, you have to endure a lot of things from life, society and people, because when you have this kind of karmic contracts with people, or when you have a lot of responsibilities in life, you actually go through a lot of hell, trauma, and then you rise, and then you fight. That's what a life of a, they're saying, I have said this, a legend person can be, because they have this quality to actually go through it. They have the quality to ask for such troubles. The person has asked for it. So you should not be concerned about it. I have said these things to people and to somebody very clearly, that it's not a breaking of a current. They are saying, I don't mend connections, I don't break connections, I don't break things. It's about breaking. But I can tell you one thing: nobody is as important to me as you are. But the way you express yourself, I love that expression, and I would request you to tell. I'm requesting you to tell to yourself whatever good qualities you have, whatever speech, whatever is being gifted to you, use it to the extent where people will be afraid to even talk to you, because I want to see you in that pride. I want your eyes to be blazing like the sun, as if I know what I know and I know what I can do. That kind of attitude should be there. So when you talk like this, when you act like this, it sounds that you have this quality. Your words are very glittery. Those that you feel that you have an enmity with, like your enemies can also praise you for this one thing. When you speak, it hits. So when something hits that way, some people can be there to just trigger you so much that you feel ashamed of yourself, that this kind of behavior should not be endured by me. I'm not going to endure this behavior. Even if those are your enemies, I'm not going to be very sweet to you. Let these people be your enemy. And let me teach you a lesson, that when something disrespects you, when someone disregards you, when somebody goes beyond the limitation, or goes beyond a limit to destroy somebody's beauty or their fashion sense, or whatever they have, whatever they possess, whatever they like, or their reputation, whatever, those kind of friends should not be there in your life. And that same goes to me also. So if you're thinking about me, how can I be a friend to somebody, or that's, they're saying, if you are around someone's life, you can be the best friend, because you can teach people how to trust, who to trust, to what extent, how to mend connections, how to even not mend, stop talking about mending connections, just by listening to you, just by you being around there. It creates a hope in, or it gives you a sense of happiness, or it gives you a sense of, it's like, it creates a situation, or it asks to people, go and ask to anyone, the way you live your life, the room that you are in. I can bet to people, when you are in your house, or why people are fighting, or why people are disturbing you, it gives you a positivity, it promotes people, it creates a beautiful feeling. And this person saying, I'm dying to tell you this one beautiful thing: if you're around my house, around my space, I would not look at anything than you. You should be the best person I can go to. So you are mending of two different identities or cultures. They are, you have education intact, or you have your powers intact, or you have your beauty intact with yourself, but you don't have ill intent towards anyone. You don't have this intention of winning something, or losing something, or crushing something, but your intent is very clear. If something goes beyond dharma, or something goes against the dharma or truth, then I can say something. So you are not so much concerned about your own selfish desires. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Unfortunately, I have to tell you this, however much we have information about you, you don't have ill intent. That's why people have their ill intent. When you think best about every girl, that girl will also think best about you, and their best is so stupid. I can't tell you this. That's how one girl can destroy others, like someone else's life. So they're saying, I'm not so much expert, but I can be an expert in this one field. And I promise you this thing again, or whenever we are going to meet, or whenever I'm going to talk to you, I make sure that I will have a proper understanding of how to deal with this kind of stupidity, where you can preach a rumor or you can spread a rumor, and then based on that one rumor people can mistreat you, and you have to be with that person, or you have to be with that person's grace, or you have to be friend with the person. I will do this one thing to you. I will make sure that your life or your mind becomes so clear that either you think about your success or you think about your family life. Nobody else should be in your mind. This person's life, that person's life, you're concerned about. When I think about you, when I try to know about you, I just know one thing. The day you understand how these things can be tricked, how you can be easily tricked by stupidity, you will understand this kind of stupidity can only be preached to somebody who is mindless. But when you come into your senses, you will realize this can be only a stupidity when somebody can give you an illusion that I can become, I know everything. I am your best friend. I know everything. And okay, this I can read about something. I can learn about something, and then I can preach to people. I can preach to that person. I can preach to your lady also. So they are saying, just think about my situation when somebody can actually go through a whole syllabus to prepare a passage and then to speak about you, and then they will not allow you to speak, and that's where you realize what you have done to yourself. When somebody else is speaking on your behalf, and then you realize, like, how can this person speak on their behalf, and then you realize something about yourself, and that is, when somebody else can speak on your behalf, that person can also speak on my behalf. Like, it's like, yes, like if somebody can be there around you and they can speak for you, it means either you don't have the ability to speak or you have lost something about you. So when I proudly talk to people and they say why this person is not so expressive, and then I understood, okay, somebody has already taught me that this person will say this, that, this, that. How would you know that? So this kind of privacy invading thing can happen to people. So why I'm trying to tell you about this situation is, whoever is the friend, whoever is the third person, block that partner, or just get out of the situation where somebody else is gonna speak about you. When I'm talking to you, you are talking to me. Who is the third person who's gonna talk to me? Who is the translator? Do not keep translators in your life. So this person is just trying to tell you this is the situation that can happen. And when this kind of situations happen, you will understand God is gonna tell you one thing: you are actually capable of speaking about whatever you want. That's not my defeat, or that's not your defeat, that's not God's defeat. That's a defeat of something stupid. And when stupidity is defeated, when that stupidity is defeated, it will mock itself. Okay, I did a mistake. No, but you will understand that my stupidity will also be defeated. My stupidity was also, it was all washed. I just washed myself in that way. I just washed my head that this kind of stupidity I am not going to repeat. I'm not going to talk about, I'm not going to preach things to people. I'm not going to preach anything to people. You preach something that you like, but don't give this preaching so independently. Don't just preach things to people. Anyone, your friend or your best friend, or do not preach about relationships. Do not preach about good, bad, this, that. Don't preach it. Because any girl, anyone can use it against you. Anybody can do that. So don't preach it. But when you say something, say it so clearly that I will feel proud. And I'm not saying that you have to just do this for myself, for me, but they're saying just give me some time. I will back, and I am going through the same drama as you have endured in my life. I am doing the same thing to myself. When I will be back, I will be telling you stories about this. I will be telling you a story, and that story will be mine. And that mine story will be so beautiful, it will match with you, because whatever stupidity or whatever drama I have endured or I have handled because of somebody else, some imprints were there. I used to listen to something, that imprint was there. I have to erase that mark and then come to you. And if you can do something for me, they are saying just do one thing, be the person that you are. Be the person that you are. Genuinely. When somebody is genuine, I have heard, nothing is gonna disturb it. But genuinely, I'm telling you, this is my shame, disgrace that somebody can go to this extent of trying to be better and good and best. And it's so stupid to tell you that this better, best thing has gone to the extent where somebody has told me, if this one girl can be better, best to you, then I can't be better, best to you anymore because this better, best drama is done with me. I can't see dramatic situations coming around, and I can't handle um, this. They're saying I can't handle this drama here. It's too much pollution. I think it's some preachings are so polluted that it should be updated. And if somebody can update it, we should not disturb that upgrading. Now, this partner is trying to tell you, I'm not going to be a beautiful person, or I'm this is my lesson. But I'm not trying to tell you that to have a connection with somebody, have a beautiful bonding with someone. But there's somebody who's trying to tell you that if the person is trying to do something better or best about anything, then you should not disturb it. Because if the person is trying to do that better and best about anything, then let's see what happens. But your partner is saying, just give me a chance for some time, and just tell me, is this a connection, or it's going to be a professional thing? If this is a connection, that it's better that we take connections as connections, or I mean a relationship as a relationship. Or professionally, if you are trying to do something, just make sure that I know about it. Be very clear when you are professional, when you are personal. Means when you are personally trying to explain a concept to me, or when you are doing something for yourself or for living or whatever that is. That's what they're saying. So is it a living, or it's something that you want to do for me and everybody else? When everybody else is concerned, then I would tell you, it's better to say that we are together, or it's better to think that there can be a future, or think about the future. Uh, have a plan, have a future planning, and then walk like this, because everybody is somehow people know. So it's better to have a future planning, or have a because people are concerned about the future. Or your, like, what is your planning? Why are you just running, and am I there in the picture or not? So if you have this understanding that we have to work together, then everything will be settled, because everybody is concerned about this one question: is this person gonna be around, or they're alone doing everything? If this person is alone doing everything, then how can this person will be they're saying, just think about this. This will be your insult. That's what they're saying. I don't want you to be insulted in this way. Why are you doing everything for if I'm there? So let's work together. It's about togetherness. So it's better to say what we can do together than to say that you are alone. I can't take this statement anymore that you have nobody, you're alone, I have to do this one. No, if even if it's God, and if there is God in between, then I would say one thing: God will not be in between. God is God is like, they're saying, if it's about connection, marriage, no spouse is gonna accept this statement that God is with me, you be with God. They're saying, what is this? You be with me, I be with you, and then we are with God also. So this is the drama they are saying. I will not entertain this. So just command me what I have to do with your right, or have this confidence, whatever you wish will come true, but think about togetherness. That's what they're saying. Think about togetherness. So when you think about togetherness, you will see we are together. That's why things can be beautiful. So when there is beauty, there is always me and you. When there is a work, also it's me and you, because in a work also they are saying you are the best person to go to because you have great ethics, morals, and I have seen that, so I'm your fan. So this person says that you have ethics, morals, you're the way you work, you are the best person to go to. So nobody should be proud and arrogant about it, because when it's about profession, I can bet, and people can also bet, and they can be proud that you are the best. Whoever is your enemy, I don't care, but even your enemies can also bet about this, that one person who can stake anything for something about their prestige or about your self-respect or about God or about something great, there is nobody who can bet like, there is nobody who's gonna fight for you. I like, because everybody will already there, like it's like God will already be there for you, so who is gonna fight for you? People will be like, just say and we will do this, so nobody is gonna fight for you, because you are it's like this person is like twisting words to tell you like nobody's gonna fight for you, because they're already doing it. So you means what? If you're fighting for something great, people are already fighting, like, they are trying to do that thing, so they are already doing whatever they feel like. So some people can be ashamed, or some people can be extremely proud, like for whatever you are, whoever. And they're saying, I'm betting, I can bet this one thing. One day, even the parent, when somebody is against this thing, they will also be proud, and they are already to some extent they are. So they will also be proud about this one thing, that you have done something stupid to yourself and beautiful to everyone. So they're saying that stupidity I can understand, but don't be ashamed. um, you will be proud also about it, because for some things you can be ashamed. They're saying, I know you are ashamed about something, but nobody is gonna question you, because they understand the plight, they understand the situation. That's why they're saying, I'm still laughing. And it's embarrassing, you have done stupidity and people can see that, but um, it's fine. Your intentions were fine, so it's fine.